Golly. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Yes! Woo! How's it going today, everyone? Creek Crawler here. Back on the Great Miami River, and we are fishing the Ohio Kayak Open Series GMR event. It's the end of the July here. Summer bite is pretty much on. Summer techniques, as you've seen in previous videos, I just like to throw the hard body swim bait, 5-inch 6 cents trace, and big Helgramites. Probably do some Nico crawls today. Just trying to get a feel for what they're going to be biting. I think there's 18 anglers signed up for this event, so a nice little bunch of guys are going to be tackling GMR. Stay tuned for the action. Let's see if we can't catch a fish today, guys. Let's go. Come here, dude. There we go, guys. First one of the day. Let's put him on board and measure him up. A big hoagie. All right, y'all. Got a little 13.5-inch chunky fish right there on the Helgramite this morning to start us off. Let's keep it rolling. There we go. Got another little keeper, I think. Let's measure him up. All right, y'all. Our second keeper this morning, 12 3/4. First cast with the crawl. There we go. Yes. Got one right there on the crawl. Heck yeah. Right on the timber. Well, y'all, that fish just flopped off the board. What an awesome day today. Stay positive. It's probably 15-incher or so. That's the first fish I've lost since I've done kayak tournament fishing out of my boat. So let's keep it rolling. Dude, what the yep, that's it. Yay. That might be a 12-inch largie. Nope. Short. Little shorty. Largemouth. Here you go, bud. Alright. Get the funk out of the boat here. Let's catch some fish. There we go. Alright, that might be a keeper. Alright, let's put him on the board and measure him up. Alright, y'all, got a little 13.25-incher on the trace. Still got some work to do. We got a few hours. Let's do it. That might be a 12-inch largie in the river. Oh God, it is. It's a 12. It's a 12. It's a 12. It's a 12. We'll measure him up. All right, guys, we finally got our 5th fish. It's a largemouth in the GMR. Well, 12 1/4. There you go, buddy. Golly. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Yes! Woo! We got a freaking giant on the trace. Oh goodness, y'all. Today has been an absolute day, and this one fish just made everything better. A 19 1/4 inch giant smallie. I can't believe it's only 19 1/4. It's got a huge body on it. Yeah, 19 1/4. But what a way. If that's the last fish we catch today, what a blessing today has been. Scared the crap out of me right here in front of me, in front of the kayak on the trace, the 4K shad. Wow. Look at that beauty. Look at the colors. Thank you so much, buddy. Here she goes. Let's freaking go. Alrighty, y'all. We upgraded that 12-incher, 12 1/4 with a 19 1/4 inch smallmouth. We've got an hour left. Let's see if we can't get one more upgrade before the day's over. I'll completely take the limit I got today. Worked hard for it. Had a very, very tough mental situation this morning. Obviously, you've seen me miss big fish. I threw off a trace, snapped my line, threw off a trace. Bird nested a reel. It's out of commission, and just a lot of bad things going wrong, but we're staying positive for the last hour. Let's see if we can't get some upgrades. Goodness. Oh, yes. Heck yes. There we go, y'all. We just stuck a nice unit right there on the Eclipse crawl. We got about 20 minutes left in the dirt. We got to get him unhooked and measured up. Try to get another upgrade. Thanks, Bob. All right, y'all. 17 1/2 incher. Heck of an upgrade. Minutes left. There you go, buddy. Alrighty, everyone, that's going to end the float there for the Ohio Kayak Open Series event they held here on the GMR in Southwest Ohio. Let me just put it simply. The day for me was a roller coaster. Super highs, super lows. We started off the day with the trace, burning it around, getting big fish blown up on it, and fish coming unpinned, which is super frustrating, especially when you're in a tournament situation. Every fish counts, right? And I just couldn't execute on some of these fish, and quite frankly, it's smallmouth in the summertime, shallow water conditions, a lot of jumping, a lot of acrobats from the fish pulling the lures, but I was losing a lot of fish just unpinned under the surface, and it was kind of uncharacteristic of me here on the river. The past few floats here in the summer have been phenomenal. I've been crushing it. Sticking fish and landing fish is super important, and it's usually muscle memory for me at this point, but during this specific tournament, things were just not going my way. But I ended up putting my head down, losing all the negativity. You guys, I lost a fish from the boat, a 15-16 inch class fish. I had it on the board. It flopped out of my boat. That was the first time that's ever happened to me in a kayak tournament. Super frustrating. And the fact that I was so I ended up in 7th place, I believe, out of 18 anglers, which is pretty solid. It's not a bad day on the river, but just what could have been. And stories around the campfire, so to speak, where a lot of people were losing fish. So probably pretty common, but the mental things were getting to me. I was bird nesting my bait casting reels. I did it twice. As you see in the video, I launched my trace across this shallow riffle and just sent it into the atmosphere and tried to paddle over there to get it, and it just was not successful. So I lost the trace in the river, the bluegill one. Sorry, Justin, if you watch this video, because that was Justin's trace. I owe you a trace, a bluegill fast sinking trace, which was the ticket, man. I was getting blown up on it. I was getting bites. But the Nico crawl did a lot of work for me today, as well as the trace. I ended up getting that giant 19¼ inch in the boat on the trace and another keeper. So they both, the trace and the Nico crawl, helped me out today. I wasn't getting any bites on the Hellgrammite. I don't know why. It was pretty weird. But the smaller crawl, the compact size, finessier presentation, I think, with the water being super low and a lot more clear, I think the crawl came in handy because it's a little 2.5 inch profile, a little bit more finessier, and they're more willing to eat that, I guess, opposed to the 4¼ inch Hellgrammite. If you'd like to grab some water lanes, use my code down below in the description. Remember to go to Vance Outdoors, use code crawler15 and save 15% on all your fishing purchases. Obviously, anything that's not clearance or already on sale, you can use my code for your lines, rods, reels, lines, lures. Use my code, folks, and take advantage of that, because it's a huge discount and people save a ton of money and are always telling me how great that code is for them to utilize at Vance Outdoors. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys out in the water. Let's go!